Hello, welcome to Fashion Empress. Let's recreate this love shade blouse. If you are just seeing this channel for the first time, please subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. This is my starting line, the shoulder line. Here is 6 inches off for the love you can see on this dress. So I'm going to start marking the vertical measurement. Here is my bust point, under bust, the waistline and the full length. I'm going to bring it down so that you see the full length. Okay, so I'm using the whole of the pattern as full length. You can make the full length to be 25 or 24. Okay, so I'm going to rule across all these, then I will label them. So all my measurement is going to start from this starting line. So I'm going to mark the neck depth. So I place this step on the shoulder. I mark the neck depth and the neck width, 2.5 inches respectively. When I bring it down, you are going to see it very well. Please bear with me. So after this, I'm going to still place this step on this 6 inches off line. Then I mark the shoulder width, half-inch extra allowance. So this is half of the shoulder with half-inch extra allowance, 7.5. Then I went down and mark the shoulder slope of 1 inch. Okay, I connect it to the neck width. So this is the armhole depth from the shoulder slope. I went down by 7 inches to get the armhole depth. Then I connect like this and like this. So I get the midpoint of this armhole depth and I get quarter of the round bust measurement at this direction. So I'm going to connect these 3 points you see me pointing to get my armhole curve. I'm going to mark half of the nipple to nipple measurement at the bust point. I'm going to bring it down to the full length. Then I will connect a straight line like this. So for those that did not see the neck depth and the neck width clearly, the neck depth and the neck width is 2.5 inches respectively. I'm going to introduce another line from this shoulder line. So at this point I mark 7 inches. I will rule across it. From the bust point, I'm going to step up a bit by 1 inch. So I'm going to extend this vertical line, the nipple to nipple line. Then I will make a curve to it, to this armhole midpoint. So we want to get our curve dart tightening. So at the under bust, I mark 1 inch and I'm bringing it down to the full length of the pattern. I am connecting a straight line. I'm going to make a curve to meet this bust point here from the under bust. So this is a curve formation. So from this armhole midpoint, I'm going to get the dart tightening by going down here by 1 inch. I will also eliminate this place. So I'm going to blend this place. Then from the midpoint, I'm going to go up by 1/2 inch and we'll connect it to the curved line at the center, okay? So I'm going to extend this place, this down curved line, so that this side of the curve pattern will not be short. So I extend it by 1 inch and I'm going to extend this line here too. So I'm going to make another armhole curve. So this armhole curve is the one I'm going to make use of. So I will shade this place off. So it will go off, okay? It's not needed. So I'm going to introduce another line at this point. So I will rule across it. That's where the side of the dress is going to stop. The length of the side of the dress, if you look at the style very well. And next I'm going to mark the ram body measurement. So this is the quarter of the ram bust measurements plus 1 inch extra allowance. That is the same allowance. Come here, mark the ram waist measurement plus 1 inch extra allowance. Then at this new line that I introduced, I'm going to mark the round waist measurement. Then I will add 1 inch extra allowance. Then I'm going to add 1.5 inches is allowance. I will connect this to the down point. At this point, please watch what I'm doing because this tutorial is self-explanatory. I'm going to connect the ram body measurement that I have marked so far. At this armhole region, I add 1 inch seam allowance. So from this dart line, I'm going to go in by 1 inch. So I will connect from here to this point, okay? It is always advisable to fold this like this before making this kind of straight line because of this dart. Because when I cut this dart off, this line will not blend. But because of it, when I will be cutting this, I will make another line for this last line. Just see me marking, okay? So next, from this point, I'm going to connect to this point. It's time for me to draw the curve shape you can see. So from this neck depth line, I'm going to mark 2 inches and mark 1/2 inch. So I went down by 2.5 inches. So I marked 2 points there. So I have something that I cut out in form of love shape. Okay, this thing is unfold and this is the wideness of it. And when I will place it properly on the lines, you will see the length. Okay. So I'm going to place it at this point. So this is the length of it. From shoulder to this point is 7.5. So I'm going to trace the shape of this that I have gotten already. I'm going to come to this place. I'm going to go out by 2 inches. So what I'm marking now is the bottom allowance. can see the place that the button is sitting, the allowance there. So this allowance, you can make it 2 inches, or you increase or reduce it. So connect like this. So I'm just indicating the button space. So this is the wideness of this love that I'm holding. Okay, so I'm going to mark 1/4 inch off here to blend it to this point. So this line is off. I'm going to extend this under bust line. Okay, so remember that our nipple to nipple measurement is 4 inches. So at the under bust, I'm going to minus 1 inch from the 4 inches. Then I mark 3 inches here. I'm going to curve now. Watch the way I'm curving this from the point I have V shape to the love point. Okay. After doing this, next I'm going to cut. So I'm going to use this pattern and cut another one so that you can see the shape of the love very well. Remember when I was talking about the down part that I supposed to close it before connecting? So because of that, I'm going to close it now to bring the under bust and the waistline together. Then I will make another connection. So this is how it's going to be. So this is what I have. Okay, so I've gone ahead to use this pattern to cut another pattern the other side of the style so that you can see the shape of the love on the upper chest of this dress. Then I bring this together to draw the other side of the love, because this pattern I use is one-sided, so the other side you need to cut it off. Okay, so that the shape of the love will come out very well. Then here I attach extra piece, because when you make a fold for this shirt button, if you make a fold, it will not blend with the neck depth, so you have to attach little, make it to come up. So that's essence of what I just did. So next we are going to go over to the back. I've gone ahead to cut the basic pattern for the back. Okay, the length of the back is 18.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to mark the neck depth of this back 1 inch. Then I will mark the neck width just like the front 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect. After connecting this, I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to open the back and attach the shoulder of the back with that of the front, so that we can cut the collar on this dress, on this style. Okay, so I've just joined the shoulder of the front and the back together, and I have folded the shirt button the way it's supposed to be folded if at all that I have sewed this. Okay, so then what I did was to leave. After leaving where the bottle will stay, I left 1/4 inch from the bottom space. Okay, you can see where I stop at the 1/4 inch close to the bottom. Then I just trace the shape of the neck depth on a pattern that is on fold. Then from here I went in by 4 inches. Okay, And I'm going to take this all around with 3 inches. Okay, so all these places are 3 inches, while the first line is 4 inches. So I connect like this. So I'm going to cut this. Remember that this has to be on fold before you make your dressing and cutting. If you are watched to this point, thank you for watching to this point. Please subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. So I'm going to attach this on the neck region so that you see the outcome of what we cut. Okay. Okay, so this is what the dress is looking like. I'm gonna head to join this so that we'll see the outcome. Thank you for watching to this point. If you want to sew this, you are going to cut a band. You know that the down part of this dress has button as well. This curve in the front, you can keep it at the right hand side or the left hand side. Okay, so the way it is in the style is at the left hand side. I didn't mind like this because I have started with this other side. Okay, this is what you can use and pipe the curve at the downside where the bottle is going to sit. You are going to cut something you use and turn the neckline. After sewing it, you are going to double fold it on the cape like this. Okay, you top stitch. So this is where the buttons is going to sit. If you find this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button. Thank you for watching.